Hello there everyone, my name is Gamer3, bringing you guys today some more Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. And today, well, as you see, you'll see, god damn it, but we start with a little dialogue, because what the hell not. And this, I think I've mentioned this before, but this right here is really charming. I love stuff like this because you can see all the caravanners, how they're doing, what are their emotion state and everything. And that's just fine and dandy because that had 2 layers of amazingness in my book. Now with that said, look, this is cool. If you've been reading, then you know it's precisely what I'm talking about. This is cool and all. This is great, you know? This is great. I'm gonna say it and I'm gonna keep singing because I love this place. I love how it's settled, I love the other caravanners, how you interact with them, and some of the times you can exchange information, you can exchange materials and stuff. That's just good stuff. Take a little sip here. But anyway, today we're gonna be doing a Moschet Manor. I do not know.
Jack Moschet was starving, so he ordered his Tonberry chefs to make dinner right away. But when Maggie awoke from her nap, she was furious to find the table bare. "How dare you forget my dinner?" she bellowed at her husband. Jack knew the trouble he was in, so he demanded the chefs make great haste. But, as always, they took their own good time.
Oh, I love this thing. This is beautiful. I just love how it's presented and all. You know, you got these chefs, but her wife of Moschet Manor, excuse me, I totally mispronounced that. By the way, the wife of Moschet, he's a bitch. How dare you forget my dinner? He ain't the one. He ain't the one preparing the dinner. How can you forget that? Makes no goddamn sense whatsoever. Anyway, Moschet Manor is a really weird place. If you don't know what you're doing, then this is gonna take a long time for you. Basically, the premise of this place is kill every chef, because then you won't have dinner and stuff. I believe you can skip the other enemies. I am not sure about that, but you gotta kill every lizard chef type enemies in this place. But Moschet Manor is a very small place, but also a very annoying one too. In multiplayer, it isn't as bad, but here the problem is still persistent. You see those marks? Each race has their own marks. Me, I'm a cloud, so it's gonna be like a feather-like design, and it's coming up right here. There's 4 designs like this, each of them taking about 10 to 12 seconds to interact, to actually change the design. Which means you gotta wait all the time to actually interact with this. This is kinda long and frustrating in a way. By the way, there's an enemy here just behind the bed. This one's gonna bite me in the ass multiple times. Like here, I'm checking. I don't see anything, so I go out. But there's one right next to the table and behind the bed. This one's gonna bite you in the ass always. Don't believe me? You'll see later on. But there's cheap places like this, and because you must kill every enemy, this can be quite annoying. It's a cool place. It's a cool, you know, idea and stuff, but my god. But as you saw, I got the unnecessary off-screen bullshit this time around, so this is how every episode's gonna go afterwards. I want to get this thing done and over with as fast as possible. I really just want to show the dungeons. I'm gonna be doing something a little bit different next time. Because on part 8 I will instead of really just doing a dungeon, because we'll have completed a year again, what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna go back to old dungeons, the first 3 dungeons, and just show you how different it is, because we will enter cycle 2 for these dungeons. So I want to show how they're fair and how they've changed with the images and stuff. The layout of the dungeon doesn't necessarily change, but items and chests will appear that weren't there before, and etc. So I just want to really show that to you, just to be just that, all right? What I really love about this place is just the setting. Like, every room has a purpose here. Every room actually means a purpose and represents part of the Manor, which I really like. Why the fuck is there a mere 3 here of all places? No fucking clue. Maybe Moschet wanted to give her wife a present, and he saw Meritry and he asked some contractors, hey, move that in my house. I got no fucking clue. But you can get some pretty neat stuff in here. If you ever need crafting material like pure crafting one, like iron, bronze, and later down the road there's gonna be mithril all over the damn place. This is a very good one to get stuff like this. Like, I believe just in the first 4 enemies I got 2 bronze, and I got iron. And I got iron so far, so this is a really good place to get crafting, pure crafting material. I don't know if you get me here. Granted, there's only 3 types of pure crafting material, but you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. By the way, if you want my best advice, never buy mithril, because in towns you can actually buy those crafting material, bronze, iron, and mithril. Bronze, sell all your bronze, because bronze is extremely cheap and affordable. Iron, go for it. It isn't that bad to recover. It only costs 500. But mithril, always keep mithril on you, because buying a piece of mithril is 5,000 gil. I'm on year 2 right now. I don't even have this 5,000 gil. Mithril is extremely expensive, and it isn't worth it, to be perfectly honest. You can get them on there's a really easy grinding place for mithril on the cycle 2 of Mine of Cartridge. I'm gonna be doing next part. Actually, I'm gonna show you that. Really easy way to get mithril, and it is much more effective if you just take your time. Because honestly, nothing really picks up until you're on cycle 2 of a dungeon, and that doesn't happen until year 3. So be patient with this, and you'll get mithril very easily and never have to backtrack to it yet again. And by the way, here's the Mughal house. I just love the fact that these guys were able to hide a Mughal house under the table, of all places. This is really funny. I love stuff like this. It makes me laugh. I love it. And here you gotta see, this is what happens. This is why I don't like certain part of this dungeon. I like the fact that it's short. I like the fact that you must kill only the lizard chef. That makes for a quick objective. But you're blocked by these very slow blocks themselves. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. And if you're not fast enough, well, the clavet sign will change. Here are the new one. Actually, what am I doing here? I don't know. And we're gonna come off to pretty cool. They give a lot of detail. I'm gonna say this. This game has a lot of detail within its content. Like Square Enix nailed it with this one. Or Square stuff. I don't know. I believe they were Square Enix at a point in time. But there's little detail everywhere and I love it. Like here. What's gonna happen? It's actually the wife's bedroom and it's pretty cool. Like from a detail point of view, this is amazing. This is great. And oh, I didn't actually do that. But if you actually hit her, she'd be like, "Get off of me! Get off of me! Go back to the kitchen!" and stuff like that. So it's really cool stuff. But yeah, this is basically what you're gonna be doing for the entire dungeon. Get in, get out, get in, get out, get in, get out of rooms. And you're gonna check back to see if you've killed every one last of them, because it is known. Why I say this is much easier on multiplayer is because, well, most of the time multiplayer you got at least one clavat and one uke. If that's not the case, then you get maybe like a clavat or a loyalty. Basically, you always choose a different class in multiplayer. Never have I seen someone be like, you know what? I'll be a clavat and you be a clavat, so we'll be the clavat team. That never happens. That never happens. So, this is much easier on multiplayer because just when you see a sign, one can go over here and, you know, it's done. That's a weird way to say it, but you're done afterwards. But you can get some pretty cool treasure around here. This isn't the best place for treasure. Most of the treasure you can get here are pretty... they aren't that great. Like if I'm looking... Actually, I cannot look this up, but I believe they're all +1 or +2 treasures. At least on cycle 1. I believe even on later cycle, because it's so short, they kind of nerf down the treasure? Can I say this? I don't think I can say this. I hate this. They make you waste so much time trying to do these. At least this isn't that bad, because once you know where every enemy is, well, you kind of get it afterwards. So this isn't that bad. By the way, here's the kitchen. Like, I love how everyone is here. Like, they're really cooking stuff here. Yeah, they're using real life stuff. So I love this. I love this. I don't know why there's that many bowls to actually boil, but this is it. And now, I'm not kidding here. Literally 10 minutes later. You remember the one that I said is gonna bite you in the ass? There you go. Literally 10 minutes later of just me wandering around this giant piece of shit. And now I realize there's a chef lizard behind this. And that was a complete accident. I run into this one. I was like, where the fuck is it? It's been 10 minutes, so I'm kind of worried. And now I run into this thing because this thing decided to move. This is annoying as hell. By the way, if you gotta engage the chef from a physical standpoint, be sure to... Oh, I'm sorry, there's a boss cutscene. Here we are facing Moschet. I do not know. This guy, Oh wait, I am sorry, his wife is coming by! And that's actually a pretty neat boss battle because of this. They had really attention to detail on that one. But here is Moschet and his wife, I should say. Actually, I'm sorry, his official name is called Gigas Lord, but it's clearly Moschet. Anyway, this guy has 120 HP, so isn't as bulky as from the last part. Has 1 point of resistance against a fire, 2 points of resistance against gravity and blizzard, but honestly, you don't use gravity against this. And 3 points of defense against thunder, slow, and stop, but has 0 defense against holy. Again, every boss is weak to holy, so keep using that to your advantage. Oh, god damn it. But, her other side is also Maggie. Maggie isn't that bad. She's gonna help Moschet by constantly using slow, stop, or whatever, so it can be kind of annoyance. But she only has 50 HP points like one, and she doesn't have that much XP. She's really just gonna be a nuisance. But this is it. Pretty simple boss fight. Just hit and run is the best strategy I can use. Once you take out Maggie, well, it becomes quite the easy route. And they just leave their manor. I don't get it. Anyway, let us collect the mere 3. Why is that thing so beautiful? Oh, I love it. I just love how beautiful this is. I love it. Anyway, here's Mugo. Kapow! Here you go, kapow! Oh, I love you. Hey, it's a letter from Krusty again. What you want? When you reach the pass, don't forget to drink the water. I hear it's the finest. You may have a bad aftertaste, but you know that means it's good for you. I'll drink it. Because why the hell not? And then I believe another way to actually increase the affinity in your family is to give Gil. I might be entirely wrong from this one, but as far as I'm aware, I believe this is a pretty good way to actually raise the affinity, considering you get so much money later down the road. Like, you're on year 6 and you got like 25,000 Jill, and unless you're considering buying Mitchell over and over again, you have a shitload of money. You have a crap load of money that you're never gonna need, unless maybe for crafting and stuff, and yeah. So give it to your family. I believe that actually increased drastically the affinity. But here is our treasure sets for today. Since it's a pretty short dungeon, that means you gotta collect a shitload of points if you actually want to go somewhere. I got the 132 and I got shit sets for that, but hey, whatever. You can actually go back here, and here are the sets for today. Anyway, guys, that was a Moschet Manor. I still don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Probably not. And, well, pretty fun dungeon overall. Anyway, guys, I'll see you guys next time for more, what are we going to do next time? Yeah, it's gonna be, the year stuff, like the dancing and everything. And I'm gonna be showing you year 2, dungeons. What dungeons appear on cycle 2, how much the enemy changed, and etc. Anyway, guys, I'll see you next time.